Hey everybody. One of the things that I love using whenever I make kimchi or Thai dishes or anything like that is fish sauce. But now, because of what I got going on medically and everything, I can no longer have anchovies, especially some concentrated form of anchovies. So I can no longer use regular fish sauce. I mean, I love the stuff, but I love the flavor and everything. So anyway, I have to have, or I really want to have, a alternative. So anyway, today we're making an alternative for fish sauce. It's going to be pure vegan and all that other good stuff.
Vegan, you say? Is it safe for me?
Yes, it's going to be vegan. Totally, completely. It's safe even for you. Anyway, why does he keep coming around? I don't know. But anyway, just keeps popping up whenever I don't want him around. I'm trying to make a video and he pops up. He's got his, lightsaber and he thinks he's important. Anyway, let's get started making the fishless fish sauce. So I got my pot here, and I'm going to add some soy sauce. I'm using a Korean brand of soy sauce. It's pretty good soy sauce, but seeing as how I'm going to mostly use this for Korean stuff, I'm sticking with the Korean brand. But be sure to experiment. Hey, you're on your own. You're making your own deal. Use whatever soy sauce you have available to you. Don't get freaked out about it's not the right one and all that other good stuff. So anyway, I'm going to put this whole bottle of soy sauce in here. This happens to be a 930 milliliter bottle of soy sauce. Don't get freaked out about how much and all that, because I'm going to put all of the ingredients in the blog post and all that good stuff so that you can replicate this recipe at home. And it's going to be all printable with nutrition information. Of course, this is going to show it's got a lot of salt because we're putting tons of soy sauce in here. Look at there, just about done. All right, we got all the soy sauce in there. Whoop. Now, I've got 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to throw those in there. They're just peeled. I haven't chopped them up. And then I've got 4 ounces of mushroom. And once again, be sure to experiment with whatever mushrooms you want to play with. We're going to light this up. We're going to bring it up to a boil. And then we're going to reduce this by about 1/3. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit whenever this is reduced down. When the soy sauce comes up to an actual boil, we want to reduce the heat. And because especially on this stove, even on low, it's going to keep this boiling. Then occasionally we're just going to come by, we're going to stir this a little bit. And we're going to kind of keep an eye on this. And we're just going to keep cooking this until everything concentrates down. And like I said, I want this to reduce by about 1/3. So our sauce is reduced down by at least 1/3. What I'm going to do now, turn the heat off. Then I'm going to start to strain this because I want to take the mushrooms out now. You don't have to do this. You can skip this step, but I'm going to save the mushrooms. I'm going to use them in something else later. Now they are very salty, so you don't want to just use them like mushrooms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to strain these out. Anyway, I'll be back here in just a minute. So now that I've got most of the mushrooms out, there's probably 1 or 2 still hidden in there. I'm going to put my seaweed in there. I'm using wakame. I'm not sure exactly how to say that. Anyway, I'm going to put this in here. And you can instantly smell the sea. Some people like that, some people don't. But I don't want to boil that. I'm just going to let it steep in there in this basically very hot liquid. It's just below the boiling point right now. And I'm just going to let this steep and let it cool down. And then we'll strain out the seaweed later. So this has been cooling down for a while. I had to run out, so I've been gone for about 2 hours. So I know that's cooled down quite a bit. Now, our seaweed has expanded in size quite a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to strain this out. I'm not going to worry about getting it all because I'm going to run it through a coffee filter. But I just want to get the bulk of it out. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of mash it down and get as much of that liquid out of there as I can. All right, that takes care of most of that. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Got me a clean bottle, with a funnel, and a coffee filter. And I'm going to start straining this out. Now this is reduced, it looks like in total, probably about by 1/2. Now the coffee filter is going to remove a lot of the fine particles, so that means it's going to take a little time. Okay, so whenever I was trying to strain this, it was really cold. It really was going real slow. I wound up heating the soy sauce back up a little bit, and that went much better. So anyway, I do recommend straining it through something, but I mean, if this is actually cold and you're using a coffee filter, it's probably not going to work so good. Anyway, here's our vegan fish sauce. It's pretty good. It's not exactly like fish sauce, but it's going to give you that umami flavor, and this will appear in upcoming recipes. Thank you for watching.